stories, everyone needs to take out their character cards. Have them out, and remember, as we go through our stories, you can be looking through the character traits that we've been learning about and seeing what character traits are in our character story for today. Today we're going to be focusing our story on making friends. You want me to go through, Sarah? Although I only had to exercise a little self-management in dealing with my classmate, it was worth it. First of all, you need to know I am disabled. I can walk and get around, but need a little help to do so. And that is not always immediately obvious when you see me. Now I'll tell you the story. I was late for the first part of class because I had to wait for a nurse to arrive and administer my pain treatment. So when I came into the classroom, everyone looked at me with a bit of disapproval. The instructor welcomed me and invited me to sit anywhere. Since I was late, there was little room. I have a large cart for my computer and stuff, so I chose a seat in the middle of a table at the back of the far corner of the room. I got these aggravated looks from two women to my left as I got myself settled. Someone gave me the packet for the class, which prompted another set of irritated glances and meaningful looks between the two women. I'm feeling a little defensive here, tempted to be irritable back, but resolved to just listen and get on with class. Instead, I took a deep breath. Class went on, and I jumped into the conversation with a question or two, again earning looks between the women. And then I chose to get a cup of coffee, seeing others do so. And once again, this garnered mean looks in my direction from them. Class went on until a break came and people got up and moved around. One of the women went around my cart, but the aisle was narrow, so she had to watch her step. There was still plenty of room for her to get by, but she asked me if she could move the cart to another spot during the class. Because I need medical supplies nearby, though I didn't feel the need to give those details, I told her, no, I'd like to keep it nearby. This prompted more eye-rolling and disgust, basically creating the wall effect between the woman and me. I had to use a bit of self-control to hold back my defensiveness. I chose instead to respond in such a way as to establish a positive relationship, to get to know them. They began to respond. I found out one was the dean of students and behavior control, and the other, a graduate student for technical writing, both of whose jobs require rule adherence, which my late entrance and need for space violated their mindset. But self-discipline allowed me to catch a glimpse of their perspective. By choosing not to push them away, I had the chance to respect them and learn from them. I didn't carry negative stuff on, nor did I allow the situation to escalate. So, it was happier. Controlling my negative behaviors was well worth it, and I made friends with the two women. All right, there is a lot of character traits in our story today. So each, I'm going to give you a minute just to kind of look through yours and think about our story that we've heard. And as you're ready, since we're a smaller group, when you're ready, you can kind of just jump out with which character traits that you felt were important in our story that we heard our friend here demonstrate.
I think cooperation was really important in that story.
Why was cooperation important, Arlene?
I think because if she had not cooperated, she could have lost her self-control, and it could have resulted in a big problem.
Very good. So she was cooperative by, just kind of working with others that were in the classroom. Good.
Courage, because she was late and she walked into the meeting by herself while the meeting, and she had all those looks. So she had courage walking into the meeting.
Very
I felt
good.
the same way as Deb.
So Kathy, others felt that way too. Very good. Amy, I see that you have one.
Patience.
Patience.
She was patient with the other people who were giving her a hard time because she was coming in late, even though she had a reasonable excuse, but they didn't know about it, and she kept patience so that she didn't lose her self-control and was still respectful.
Very good. Does anyone else have any ones that we haven't mentioned? Oh, Sandy.
I'd say goal setting. She set her goals that she was going to go to the meeting and she was going to participate and nobody was going to tell her to move her little medical.
Very good. All right, so we're going to go back to our classrooms and you're going to start today with your 4-minute writing.